So please come and stand with your toes together, your heels together. You pull up on your thighs, you suck in your tummy, your butt is tight. Interlock your fingers right down to the webbing, please. All of your knuckles underneath your chin. Relax your shoulders and let's begin. Inhale for one inhale. So as you inhale, would you float your elbows all the way up to the ceiling, forearms from your beautiful face. Now open your mouth and let your head go back. When your head goes back, your eyes, they're wide open, and so is your mouth. As you relax the shoulders, and please, would you bring your elbows and you touch them together so high. And again, you inhale your pranayama. And as you inhale, you open the elbows, your chin is down, float your elbows up. Inhale one more beautiful breath way at the top. And then again, would you let it go? Now, when you let it go, open your eyes and open your mouth always. Keep your spine so beautifully straight, my beloveds, as you squeeze your elbows together away from the chest. And again, you inhale this prana into your bodies, this pranayama into your bodies, this very, very ancient breath into your bodies as you inhale one more sip at the top. And again, would you let it go? When you let it go, spine is really straight, eyes are really wide open. The shoulders are down away from your ears, and you bring your elbows and you squeeze your elbows together. And again, you inhale your pranayama. And as you inhale, get the weight back in the heels, chin down, elbows up. As you inhale a little bit more, and you keep inhaling one more beautiful breath. And again, would you let it go? Spine straight, eyes wide open. Look along the ceiling, shoulders away from your ears. Bring your elbows, squeeze them together really, really high. And again, you inhale your pranayama. And as you inhale, you lengthen, you get the weight all the way back and the chin is down. You float your elbows up as you inhale one more beautiful breath. And again, you're emptying it all out. And when you're emptying it all out, the spine is so straight, your eyes are so wide open, your mouth is so wide open, the shoulders are down as you squeeze your elbows together. And again, you inhale. And this is the last one of your first set. And when you inhale, guys, feel the side of your body stretching. As your intercostal muscles stretch, inhale one more beautiful breath way at the top. And again, would you let it go? Your spine is straight, your eyes are open. You look along the ceiling, and please, would you bring your elbows together to squeeze up at the end? Excellent. Just let your arms float down by your side and you breathe. And let's do the second set again. Toes together, heels together, pull up on your thighs, your tummy's tight, interlock your fingers, knuckles underneath your chin, relax your shoulders, and let's begin. Inhale for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 at the top. Exhale for 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and bring your elbows together. Now again, inhale. As you inhale, rock the weight all the way back in the heels, your chin is down, toes are still touching, your thigh muscles are contracted, your butt and your tummy's contracted, but your spine, your ribs are expanding. One more breath. And again, would you let it go? And when you let it go, open your eyes and open your mouth again. Look along the ceiling, relax the shoulders. And please, would you bring your elbows and you squeeze them together? And again, you inhale. And as you inhale, guys, a little bit more. Stretch the side of your body and you keep inhaling a little bit more. One more beautiful breath way at the top. And again, would you let it go? And when you let it go, open your eyes and really open your mouth and really, really look along the ceiling as you relax the shoulders. And please, would you bring your elbows and you squeeze them together so high. And again, you inhale this prana into your bodies and you keep inhaling a little bit more of it and a little bit more of it, guys. One more beautiful breath way at the top. And again, you let it go. This is the second to the last one. And as you open your eyes, you look along the ceiling, you relax the shoulders, and please, would you bring your elbows, squeeze them together away from the chest. And again, you inhale, and this is the last one, and you get the weight all the way back in the heels, your chin is down. Inhale, one more beautiful breath way at the top, boom. And again, you let it go, spine is straight. This is the last one, as you relax the shoulders and bring your elbows together to squeeze up at the end. Excellent. Let your arms float down by your side. Hey, Christine. So let's do Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose, Padastasana, panta feet pose, please. Inhale your arms above your head. Interlock your fingers, release your index, glue your wrists together. Straight elbows, straight knees, guys. Reach up, touch the ceiling, and begin to stretch your bodies from side to side. Every time you come through the middle, you try to touch the ceiling for 3 and for 2 and for 1. Please come, stop in the middle. Now get the weight back in the heels, suck your tummy tight, bum, straight elbows, straight knees, guys, reach up, touch the ceiling, and now rainbow over in a perfectly straight line towards the right hand side of the room, and you breathe. Get the weight back in the heels. Virtually every one of you guys is in teach training. Get the weight back in the heels, get your right armpit forward, left hip forward, suck your tummy, tight bum, straight elbows, straight knees, and come down a little bit deeper while I talk to you guys. So Bikram is holding a class on Zoom. I think it's tomorrow. I think it's after tomorrow on Sunday. I'm not really sure. Barbie knows the exact time. I think it's the 19th, but he's holding a class on Zoom. Please, if you want to go and take his class, you do that. You get your right armpit forward and get your chin up, arms back. And then bring your left hip forward and suck your tummy, straighten your elbows, and you straighten out your knees and you glue your wrists together. Really pull at your left arm. Pull it almost out of your shoulder socket. As you glue your wrists together and you begin to come down a little bit deeper for 5, it's stunning, Christine, Shahida, for 3 and 2 and done. And then you breathe up really, really long. Again, guys, straight elbows, straight knees, you know what to do. Reach up, touch the ceiling, and then again, you rainbow over in a perfectly straight line. So Eric, the timing in where it'd be 11 o'clock in Los Angeles is when he's on. And your chin is up and your arms are back. So I don't know what time it is for the girls in Brazil. And you glue your wrists together. I mean, would I ask you to go and take his class? Yes, actually I do. Get your left armpit forward, straighten your elbows, Barbie, especially the left one. Straighten it, yeah, really activate the upper part of your body. And bring your right hip forward and suck your tummy, straighten your elbows and straighten your knees and begin to pull at your right arm. Pull it almost out of your shoulder sockets and you breathe. And your chin is up and your arms are back. You suck your tummy, you tighten your bum, you straighten your elbows and you come down just that little bit deeper until you feel the stretch boom, till you feel the opening boom down the whole of the right hand side of your body. Left armpit forward, stunning Mars, stunning Lily. Right hip forward, glue your wrists together. Gorgeous, come down. Yes, Eric, 5. Yes, Brian, 4. Yes, 3, 2, done. Breathe up long. Okay, hips and tummy, thighs forward towards the screen. Lift your chest up, drop your head back, ease out your neck a couple of times, guys, so your neck feels nice and loose and easy and comfy and relaxed. And then please lift your chest up and begin to float your arms back, look back, go back, lift your chest up, push your hips, tummy, thighs forward, lift your chest up, straighten your elbows, point to where you're looking at and go back, look back a little bit further back. And now lift your chest up and feel your back as you go back, look back, lift your chest up, look back, go back, breathe back, way back, one more breath. Inhale as you come up long, suck in your tummy, bend your knees and come down with a straight spine. And get your hands on the floor and wiggle your hips from side to side. And whatever Bikram did to me is completely forgiven. I have no angle with that at all. Get your hands on the floor, wiggle your hips from side to side until the lower spine feels loose and comfy and easy and relaxed. Now bend your knees, tummy your thighs, chest and knees, reach around and grab your heels from behind. Understand the thing about forgiveness. You can completely forgive somebody with all of your being. But you perhaps yourself don't want to be in their aura or space again because you get that stress, that post-traumatic stress. That really never goes, so you never put yourself, if somebody's like gone at you, you never put yourself in that space, but forgiveness is there. Forgiveness is there deliciously. You forgive everything. Now you wrap the elbows. So that being said, guys, I want you, if you can, to take his class. Wrap the elbows around the calf muscles, get the weight in the toes, begin to lift your hips up into the air. And drop the shoulders away from your ears and lift your hips into the air. Contract your thigh muscles. Drop the shoulders down, lift your hips in the air, get the weight in the toes and pull. Drop the shoulders away from your ears, lift your hips up into the air and pull. Get the weight in the toes again, lift your hips up into the air. You keep on pulling. One more breath. Inhale, breathing, and come up with a straight spine and let your arms float down. Take a breath, let go, and you breathe. And when you're ready, second set. Inhale your arms above your head, interlock your fingers, release your index finger, glue your wrists together. Straighten your elbows, straighten your knees, reach up as high as you can. Touch the ceiling, and over you go in a perfectly straight line towards the left hand side of your room, right hand side of the room, and you breathe. And it's okay to deeply, deeply rest. You know, my Barbie, why don't you deeply, deeply rest, sir? You know, Shavasana is so beautiful, and you've already done a deep, hot class at 5:30 this morning. Just so you know, my gorgeous Barbie. Your chin is up, your arms are back, you suck your tummy, you tighten your bum, you straighten your elbows, you straighten your knees. And now, go for the breath. Remember, the breath controls you. When your breath is tight, you know, if you're angry, your breath is angry. And if you're upset, your breath. And if you're, you know, in peace, the inhales, the exhales. If you're in love, that the inhales, the exhales. You're going the wrong way, Mara and Lily, for me. I think it was to do with I lost the screen. Yes, baby girls, and you breathe and you hold. So your breath controls your feelings. So slow it down. The weight's in the heels. You pull your tummy muscles in. You straighten your elbows. You glue your wrists together. Inhale and come up very, very long. Straighten your elbows, straighten your knees, guys. Reach up, touch the ceiling. And rainbow over in a perfectly straight line towards the right. Left, I mean, and you breathe and your chin is up. And your arms are back and the weight's in the heels. And remember your perfectly straight line. It's as if you're coming down between two very, very skinny panes of glass. Get your right, left armpit forward, chin up, arm back, right hip forward. So both your hips and both your armpits swim online. Your tummy muscles are really pulled in tight because they're really working the core in your body, and that supports your back. It supports your spine as you breathe. And now go for the invisible breath as you slow your inhales down. And you slow down the exhales. And you hold it right there for 3 and 2 and done. And then you breathe up. Lovely, Eric, very, very long. Okay, guys, hips, tummy, thighs forward. Lift your chest up and drop your head back and open up your throat. Now inhale the biggest breath of air. Lift your chest up again. And now take your arms back to where your ears are. Hips and tummy, thighs forward. Lift your chest up. Take your arms back to where your ears are. Hips and tummy, thighs forward. As you lift your chest up and you take your arms back to where your ears are, and you go back and look back and way back and a little bit more back, go back, breathe back. Fabulous, Christine. As you go back, look back, breathe back, go back. One more delicious breath. Inhale as you come up long. Suck in your tummy, support your back, and come down the straight spine. Why a straight spine? Because you're keeping it long. And get your hands on the floor. And no bounce, don't bounce, don't bounce. It's not part of our thing, babe. Bouncing is not part of our thing. You find a position, you hold it a little bit, but in and out, in and out, in and out doesn't gain any muscle memory. And it's nothing to do with our series. Get your hands on the floor, wiggle your hips from side to side until your lower spine feels loose and comfy. The only time we would do that is when the knees are pushed towards each other and you bounce 1, 2, 3 in your heels. It's the only time. And it's because your thigh muscles and the knee muscles and your calf muscles are the very, very strongest muscles in your bodies. The lower back isn't. Okay, bend your knees, tummy your thighs, chest and the knees. Reach around, grab your heels from behind. Step on all your fingers and your thumb. Get all your fingers facing forward, same direction as your toes in the front screen. Wrap the elbows around the calf muscles. Lift your hips up into the air and pull. Get your weight into the toes and pull. Wrap the elbows around a little bit more, guys. Get the weight in the toes. Now glue your tummy onto your thighs. Glue your chest onto the knees. Wrap the elbows around the calf muscles a little bit more. Then begin to lift your hips up into the air. See if you can get your neck, your forehead so long that your forehead goes on the shins below the knees. Now lengthen. Get the weight in the toes, lift your hips in the air and pull. One more breath. Inhale as you come up long. And let your arms float down. Take a breath, let go of absolutely everything, and you breathe. So please look down at your feet, take a 16 steps to the right and hide your heels behind your toes. Please inhale your arms up to center and drop your shoulders down deep away from your ears and sucking your tummy. Inhale, breathing, and boom, sit down on a chair. And as you sit down, lift your upper body up, get the weight back in the heels, drop the shoulders away from your ears. Keep on sitting down. Very, very good indeed, Chrissy. This is fabulous, darling. Stick your butt out. Lift your upper body up. And what's also gorgeous is your neck. Barbie, find your neck. Think of your neck. Think of your neck. Drop the shoulders down. Now, Barbie, lift your body up. Lift your body up. Remember, you want to make the shape of that chair in front of you. Look how straight the back is of the chair, Barbie. Lift your body up. One more breath. Change. And now rock right up onto your toes as high as you can. Straighten out your legs a lot to start with. Inhale, breathing. Crack your knees just a little bit. Right heel forward, left heel forward, right heel forward, left heel forward, both heels. Beautiful, Eric. And you've completely changed your feet, Eric, and your back and the relationships, your feet and your ankles. And you know, Eric, this change in your feet is a change in your brain. Right heel forward, left heel forward, both those change. Excellent, Eric. Fabulous arms, Chrissy. Bring your knees together to touch. Lift your heels a tad, suck your tummies. And slide down your cool marble wall. That swining cat, eh, Barbie? As you slide down the cool marble wall. Sorry, just giving you the daily news. His cat has bit him, he's scratched. He's been a naughty cat. And I was interrupting his class, wanted to come in. You know cats. Squeeze your knees. Eyes are open, breath is normal. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. Pull your tummy muscles in. Inhale, breathing. And then push the floor away as you come up. Squeeze your knees, squeeze your knees, squeeze your knees. Yeah. Feet together, arms down. Take a breath. Let go and breathe. When you're ready, second set, look down at your feet. Take a 16 step to the right. Hide your heels behind your toes and please inhale your arms up to center. And you drop your shoulders down deep away from your ears, sucking your tummies, my guys. Inhale, breathing. And please would you sit down on your imaginary chair and instantly lift your upper body up. And get the weight back in, lovely Ma. And get the weight back, sit back and lift your upper body up. So guys, you're not only trying to sit down in a chair, you're trying to make your body the shape of a chair. As you lift your upper body up, you drop the shoulders away from your ears, sit down, one more breath and change. Excellent, Aileen, just control your knees slightly. They're coming in a little bit, girl. Coming in a little bit. Now rock right up onto your toes as high as you can. Go into the big toe joint. You're going to get beautiful yoga toes. Yoga toes is toes that are spread widely. Inhale, breathing, and crack your knees a little bit. I mean, does it walk you away from those pointed toe stilettos? Not the stiletto bit, but definitely the pointed toes. Their history. Right heel forward, left heel forward, right heel again. Beautiful feet, Chrissy, beautiful feet, Eric. Big change. Right heel more. Fabulous, Brian. Left heel more. Both those. Fabulous feet, Barbie. Change. Good for you, darling. Bring your knees together to touch, lift your heels a little bit, slide down your cool marble wall. Squeeze your knees. You are using the strong thigh bones, especially the inner part of your thigh, which for ladies is a very important part to keep strong. Men have just got, their thigh muscles work differently. Drop the old shoulders away from your ears, eyes are open, breath is normal, squeeze your knees together. If your knees are strong and healthy, would you bounce? 1, 2, 3, stop in the up bounce. Inhale, breathing, push the floor away, push. Yes, Eileen, beautiful. And especially the feet, darling. Well done, girl. Take a breath. When you change the little things, it shows you've changed something deeply in your inner brain. Let's do Garudasana. So please inhale your arms above your head. Notice which is your right and which is the left. Swing your right arm underneath your left arm. Cross your forearms, thumb towards your face. Would you please pull your elbows down? Would you sit down deep? Your butt is out, your chest is very lifted. Would you pick up your right leg and wrap it, coil it, bend it, squeeze it around the left one? If your foot's lucky enough to go all the way around, you'll see 5 toes visible in the front mirror. If the foot can't go all the way around, doesn't matter. As long as you're squeezing your thighs on top of each other, you're getting 100% benefits. Now pull the elbows down to release the tension. As you pull the elbows down, you'll feel the tension in your left shoulder. Relax that left shoulder. Just relax. It'll relax into your neck and ear as well. Pull one more breath and change. Excellent, Eric. I can't tell you, fabulous man. Arms over your head and swing the left underneath your right. Swing it. Wrap it, coil it, bend it, swing it. And pull your elbows down. Sit down very deeply, butt out, chest up, and pick up your left leg and wrap and coil and bend and squeeze it around the right leg and lift your body up and pull the elbows down. So different, see the architecture of the buildings, you know. In California, they do the buildings, they're made of sticks and wood and stuff like that. You know, the three little piggies, pull the elbows down. I lived in a building made of bricks. I'm from England, you know. Piggy couldn't blow those bricks down. Move your knees to the left. Bring the right, the wolf, bring the right hip forward. Stick your bum out behind you, lovely posture, lift your body up, everybody, babies, and change. That was beautiful, guys. Arms over your head. Swing the left underneath, right underneath your left. Cross your forearms, thumb towards your face, elbows down, sit down deep, butt out, chest up, and pick up your right leg and squeeze it, wrap it, coil it, bend it, squeeze it, sit down deeper, lift your body up. Pull your spine out of your hip joints. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your elbows, squeeze your armpits. As you pull the elbows down, fingers, you want them an inch below your nose, an inch away. Sit down, one more breath. Please change. Arms over your head. And last time, go. Swing the left underneath your right. Cross your forearms, thumb towards your face. Pull the elbows down, sit down deep, butt out, chest up. And pick up your left leg and wrap it and coil it and bend it. And squeeze it. And then lift your body up. Move your knees, move them all the way towards the right, left. Bring the right hip forward. Fingers in the middle of your face. Wrist, elbows, knees, ankles, all in one straight line. Foot slipping, sit down if you're losing the balance. Lift your upper body up, Shahida at the end. Yeah, baby. And change. Beautiful. And Shahida, that builds so much strength when you can just lift it up like that. Beautiful. Let your arms float down by your side, guys, and have a drink of your delicious water, if you would like that. Toes and heels together to touch, straighten out your left leg. Please round over and pick up your right foot. You're going to interlock your fingers under your thumb where? Just below the toes in the soft padded part of your right foot. And now take your energy into your left leg and straighten out your left knee. Contract your left thigh muscle so your knee lifts up and re-locks into place. Dig your big left toe down hard, grind it into the ground, and you breathe. If your left leg is perfectly straight, it's not wobbling, it's not moving, it's not bending, it's not doing anything like that, then you inhale, exhale, and very gently but firmly kick your right heel forward towards the screen. Once you kick your right heel forward towards your screen, lovely strength you're building, Barbie. You pull your toes back. This is gorgeous, Eric. And when you kick like that, Eric, keep straightening out your left leg a little bit length more, and it's going to give you strength to kick away from it. Eric, the posture is beautiful. When you're ready, gorgeous Shahida, gorgeous Amber, and Ma and Lily, and begin to bend your elbows down to break the plane of the calf muscle. Once the elbows go below the plane of the calf muscle, squeeze your calf muscle with the elbows, then cast your eyes to the ground and look at the ground for 5 and 4, for 3 and 2, and done. Excellent. Ma and Lily, rock and roll girls. Breathe. Straighten up your right leg, sucking your tummy round over, and please pick up your left foot and interlock your fingers under your thumb where? Just below the toes in the soft padded part of your left foot. And now take your energy into your right leg and straighten out your right leg. Spread the weight of the whole of the standing foot, but specifically your big right toe, grind it into the ground. Because for some reason, the body likes to roll out onto the right baby toes. So dig that toe hard into the ground. Now, if that left leg is straight, contract your right thigh muscle one more time to straighten out your right knee. Then you inhale, exhale, and kick your left heel forward. Once you kick your left heel forward, pull your toes back hard. You have 2 straight arms, 2 straight legs, and a perfectly straight back. Tug your toes back towards your face to kick the Achilles tendon. It was okay, Christine, you can go on. When you're ready, you can begin to bend your elbows down to break the plane of the calf muscle. And when you do, you keep kicking that leg even straighter, the left one. Very, very good, Aileen. And once the elbows go below, then you cast your eyes to the ground. When you cast your eyes to the ground, you get your chin to your throat, your forehead to your knee, keep kicking 3, keep kicking 2, keep kicking 1, and done. And take a breath, let go and breathe, and give yourself that little back bend if you would like it. And you breathe. And you breathe. Do you know it's so powerful to be able to kick out and get your forehead to your knee? We do it because you think it's easy. I obviously cannot even do that yet, but it seems so far away. So if you've got that, understand it's a huge achievement. Straighten out your left leg round over and please pick up your right foot. Will I ever kick my heel out? I do not know. I do not know yet. Am I worried? Do I care? No. Straighten out your right leg. I'm not getting involved. It's this much of my body that cares. I haven't got the time. As you straighten the knee, yeah, you get me, Aileen. As you straighten the knee, you contract your right thigh muscle. You dig your right big toe into the floor if you're ready, if you're feeling it. Inhale, exhale, and boom. You'll kick your right heel forward. Stunningly pull your toes back hard towards your face. It's very, very dynamic, everybody. Excellent, Barbie, sir. You just keep straightening out that left leg. And when you're ready, kick your forward one more time and begin to bend your elbows down. 2 straight arms, 2 straight legs. Kick one more time, elbows down to break the plane of the calf muscle. And now if you want to, when the elbows go below, you chin to your throat and forward your knee. Yes, Ma. Yes, Lily. Yes, Shahida. Yes, Amber. Yes, Eric. Yes, Amber for 3. Aileen for 2 and done. Wonderful. 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 That was amazing, Eric. You stayed there with the ones that have worked on this for years. Straighten out your right, sucking your tummy round over and please pick up your left. Interlock your fingers under your thumb where below the toes and straighten your knee and straighten your knee and straighten your knee. Sucking your tummy. Really, when you're sucking your tummy, it supports your back. And you all support your lower back with your core. When you're sucking your tummy, it actually, the whole core starts to engage. Straighten out your right leg one more time. If the leg is straight, lovely, Chrissy, inhale, exhale. And kick your left heel forward. Stunningly pull your toes back hard towards your face. Very good, Barbie. Very good, everybody. And what very, very good, Christine. You know, pay such attention to detail in your memories. Fabulous. Lovely, Amber. Now, Amber, as you pull your toes back, everybody begin to bend your elbows down to break the plane of the calf muscle. Keep rounding, Amber, looking at yourself and come down more. Don't let your head go down, Amber. Look at yourself in the mirror and come down more and come down more. So your elbows will go low. You're still looking forward, Amber. I know, baby girl. I know we're taking you to the next stage. And when you always go for it, Amber, which is amazing. For 5 and 4, for 3. Yeah, Amber, 2, 1, done. Excellent, baby. Excellent. And breathe and breathe and breathe. Okay, guys, when you're ready, I don't know if you want a sip of water, please take one if you do. And let's do standing bow pulling, which is where we are tomorrow. We start with standing bow pulling, that's next. Toes and heel together to touch. Please bend your right elbow in at the waist, palm facing up. Let your hand go down and pick up the foot from the inside, and would you bring your knees together to touch? Inhale with energy, your right arm up, left arm up. Inhale, breathing, and begin to kick your right leg directly back. As you kick the right leg directly back, keep your left arm lifted and keep your left arm right by your ear, Chrissy, and keep it higher. Keep it higher, that left arm, Chrissy, and let your knee go directly behind you, nowhere near towards the door. That's it, babe. And now I want you to lift in your left armpit, Chrissy. Lift up the armpit higher, Brian, because look how low your arm is. And I want it higher, Brian, so your leg can go higher. Because your leg, yeah, now start to move the leg up. Because the higher your arm is up, the more you kick your leg up, then you don't fall forward. And so you don't hang up in the same place the whole time. Good for you, Aileen. Keep on lifting the arm up, Aileen, and keep it by your head a little bit closer. Get it closer to your head and find what you need to find to get your arm head to the closer to your head. It's little subtle movements. Very, very good, Eric. Kick 5, kick 4, kick 3, kick 1. Done. And take a breath, let go and breathe. One of the things to get a better posture in this is to start to practice doing the splits at the end of your class. Left elbow in at the waist, palm facing up. Let your hand go down and pick up the foot from the inside and bring your knees together to touch. Inhale with energy, your right arm up really high. And remember, you want your right arm right by your head, no gap, and behind your ear. That's its place. Hold it there. Now inhale, breathing, you're on the clock, kick back. When you kick back, keep the arm there, keep the arm there. Yes, Amber. And kick back, kick back, kick back. Do you know, Amber, it's these back bends that cure that lump, that curve you had in your back. It's because your upper body is squeezing under the back of your spine, because you're lifting that left arm, right arm up so high with Aileen. Good for you, Aileen. And now you kick towards the door, Aileen. Don't let the knee come out to the side. Keep lifting up your right armpit, right armpit, right armpit. Let the knee drop down behind you a little bit more, Chrissy. And right armpit up, Chrissy. Right armpit up, Chrissy. Very, very good, Christine. Now, Christine, start to drop that right hip, left hip down a little bit, Christine. Drop the left hip down a little bit. And now as you kick up the leg a little bit more, you've got it, Martin, Lily. And you keep on kicking 5, you keep on kicking 4, you kick and 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 you're done. And then breathe, as if it didn't happen. And let go. Breathe. Left elbow in the waist, palm, right elbow in the waist, palm facing up. Let your hand go down and pick up the foot from the inside. And bring your knees together to touch. Inhale with energy, left arm up right by your head. Inhale, breathing, guys, and begin to kick and lift. Every time you kick, you lift up your arm. Kick and lift, kick and lift. You're a teeter-totter. In England, they call it a seesaw. And as you keep on lifting, you keep on kicking, allowing your right shoulder to disappear behind the left one. Feel your right arm stretch. Feel your right wrist stretch. Your fingers is hooked around your foot, and your foot is kicking really, really hard. And as you kick it up, kick it up, kick it up, kick it up, relax your hip flexor. Allow your leg to float up. Now drop your right shoulder, left shoulder towards your chin. As you touch your chin to shoulder, very good, Mom, Lily. The dog didn't even knock you over, girls. As you touch your chin to shoulder, this is fabulous, Brian. Now, Brian, go for the leg just a little bit more, Brian. It's beautiful. Turn it on, Brian, with the leg. Point the two up, kick it up, Brian. A little bit more, kick it up, Brian. Kick it, Brian. Kick 5, Brian. Kick 4, Brian. Kick, Brian. 3, 2, 1, done. Excellent, man. Beautiful, Aileen. Very, very youthful to look at. Left elbow in the waist, palm facing up. Let your hand go down and pick up the foot. And because you work with bodies, Aileen, you'll see it very quickly in yourself. Let your hand go down, pick up the foot. Inhale with energy, your right arm up really high, right foot back behind your head. Inhale, breathe in, begin to kick the leg back. When you work with bodies, you begin to look at bodies in a certain way. So anybody I meet in the street, if I'm talking to my brother on you know, whatever, and I can see his body, I'm always recalculating everybody's got bodies, and so will you. As you lift your body up, keep that hip down, Chrissy, keep the hip down, and let the leg go further behind you. Christine, I mean, keep the hip down. Oh, and Chrissy, actually, funny enough, you're doing the same. Now, keep your right arm up a little bit more, Ma. Keep that right arm up a little bit more, Ma. Yes, Ma. And when you've got that right arm as high as it is, as if you're holding the top of the screen, kick the leg back further. Kick the leg back. You've got a gap between your chin and your shoulder, Brian. Try to eliminate it, because we want the chin, lovely, Eric. We want the chin to touch the shoulder. And now keep on kicking up a little bit more for 5. For 4, for 3, yes, Amber, 2, 1, done. Eric, that was brilliant. Eric's doing the full minute now, full postures, everything. And Eric had yoga, but he didn't have this practice. When you're ready, please, my beloveds, come to the back of your mats. Let's do Tula Dandasana. And this, hopefully we get this done as well on Saturday. Inhale your arms above your head, interlock your fingers, release your index, screw your wrists together, take a great big step on your right foot, point your left toe, inhale, breathing, and bring your bodies down, remembering don't look down. Chin is away from the chest, body down, arms up, body down, leg up. Keep on stretching forward. This is beautiful, Amber. Stretch forward, stretch back, and change. Very good, Chrissy. Lovely efforts, Chrissy. Take a great big step on your left foot, point your right toe, inhale, breathing, and bring your upper body down. Body down, arms up. Very, very good, Eric. Body down, leg up. Keep the leg you're standing on straight, Aileen. As long as that's straight, the other one will be able to reach away from it. Body down, arms up. Fabulous, Shahida. Stretch forward. Body down, arms up, leg up. Down. And take a breath. And let your arms float down. And breathe. Allow the blood to drain. Remember, it's a blueprint. Every time you come to class, you realign your body back to the blueprint. That the aging process is pushing you away from by your back and your neck and the back of your knees. Second set. Inhale your arms above your head, interlock your fingers, release your index, screw your wrists together. Please take a great big step on your right foot, instantly point your left toe. Inhale, breathing, and then go, bring your upper bodies down, body down, arms up. Body down, leg up. Lovely, Aileen. Fabulous, baby. Keep on stretching forward, body down, arms up. That's it, Aileen. Reach towards the front of your wall. Stretch forward, stretch back, and change. Beautifully executed, babe. Breathe. Take a great big step on your left foot, point your right toe. Inhale, breathe in, bring your upper bodies down. Body down, arms up. Chin away the chest. Point the toe behind you, pull your tummy muscles in. Big toes into the fabulous Barbie, you know, it's really fabulous Barbie. Body down, arms up, body down, leg up, done. And take a breath. And I'm sure, Barbie, you have the best practice in your studio there. Let your arms float down. I know you have at 5:30 in the bloody morning in Northern California. When you're ready, let's do down day manner. And be back to Pada Paschimottanasana. And we're going to rest your heart and feed your brain. Inhale your arms above your head. Take a great big 4.5 steps right. Arms down parallel immediately. Turn your toes in, heels out, arms back, chin up, sucking your tummies. And you go down and lengthen down. When you are doing your own personal practice, if you want to start from float your elbows up to the ceiling, forearms frame your beautiful face, start from there and go on and see how far you do. It's your personal practice. You can push the limits. Get the weight in the toes, contract your thigh muscles, lift your hips up into the air and bend your elbows. Because what you're doing is in personal practice, you're practicing it to re-push it into the record. Because what I do is I make the groove when you're in class and then you deepen the groove in your own practice. You lift the hips up into the air, you bend your elbows. Very, very good, Lily. Pull. Weight in the toes. Now start to move your fingers, Chrissy. I want you to grab the more of your heel now. So you change the position. Pull one more breath and change. Inhale as you come up. Excellent, Chrissy. Look good, strong back. And feet together, arms down. Take a breath, let go. And breathe. Feet together, arms down. And take a breath. These postures release the toxic buildup in your body that turns into the middle age spread. Inhale your arms above your head. That middle age spreads everywhere, all the organs everywhere. Take a great big 4.5 steps right, but arms down parallel immediately. Turn your toes in, heels out, arms back, chin up, sucking your tummy, swan dive down. Slide your hand on the back of your legs and grab your feet. Please get the weight in the toes and lift your hips up into the air. Very good grip, Chrissy. That's it. And for now, you, Chrissy, the grip is your baby fingers touching your heel. Lift your hips up. Lovely, Shahida. Pull. And breathe. All your fingers are around, Shahida. I only see the thumb, which is excellent. Contract your thigh muscles. Beautiful, Eric. Get the weight in the toes. Now remember, if you contract your thigh muscles, it straightens out your legs. It straightens up the back of your knees. And everybody's got really good straight knees for this. Now get your shoulders away from you. So how you do it is, you let your head hang heavy and you slide your shoulders up to the ceiling, but right down your back if you think of it upside down. Pull one more breath and change. And feet together. Arms down, take a breath. Let go and breathe and breathe. Okay, guys, we're going to Trikonasana, kick your asana, triangle pose, next posture. When you're ready, please. Inhale your arms above your head. Take a great big 4.5 steps to right, arm down parallel immediately. Push your hips forward, arms back, turn on the right heel. Turn to a 1/2 inch more, turn the back foot in a 45-degree angle. Inhale, breathing, sit down, sit down, sit down. And suck in your tummy, and boom, you just move your arms. And when your elbow gets in front of the knee, you stop there. And you push the knee back with the help of the elbow and look up towards your left thumb. Straighten out your left leg. Dig your left baby toes into the floor. Stretch your arms in opposite directions, like a natural human tug of war, and your chin touches the shoulder. Stretch the back of your neck, so your chin is down very slightly. Roll your eyes up, looking up towards your left thumb. Re-straighten out your left leg again, contracting your left thigh muscle. Make sure there's no pain in the hip or tenderness. Is there a, move the hip down a little bit and, shift it around till you find where it's not tender. Your body knows exactly where that is. Now stretch your arms in opposite directions. Please change. Hips again forward, arms back. Turn the left heel. Turn them to a 1/2 inch more, back foot turns in. Inhale, breathing, sit down, sit down, sit down. and sucking your tummy, just move your arms. Spend more time, Chrissy, opening your hips. You span around very quickly and got your hands at the feet level, but I want you to spend more time opening the hips. It's very important we do. Stretch your arms in opposite directions like a natural human tug of war. Look up towards your right hand. Straighten out your right leg. Dig your right baby toe down hard into the ground. Push your left knee back with the help of the elbow. Your chin is touching the shoulder. Keep on rolling your eyes up. And you keep on reaching up as much as you can. You reach down a little bit deeper. You straighten out your right leg. Round your right baby toes into the floor. Push your left knee back with the help of the elbow. Chin down, Christine, chin down. Yeah, change. That's the feeling you want to have, Christine, of the chin down, that alertness in the neck. Feet together, guys, arms down, take a breath, let go and breathe. Let go and breathe. Inhale your arms over your head. Great big 4.5, let's step to right, arm down, parallel immediately. Hips forward, arms back. Turn the right heel, turn to a 1/2 inch more. Back foot turns in, good Chrissy. Inhale, breathing, sit down, sit down, sit down. And suck in your tummy and just move your arms. Once your elbow, very, very good, Aileen. Very good measurements, darling. Very good attention to detail and a very beautiful posture. The back of the neck is long. And you see, Aileen, now your chin is touching your shoulders just a little bit easier. This comes because everybody's pulling their elbows down when we're doing Garuda. So the Garuda posture is opening up the fascia, the connective tissue in your neck, in your ears. So when you touch your chin to your shoulder, you're touching it and can touch because your neck is really, really long. Now stretch your arms in opposite directions like a natural human tug of war. You reach up, Amber, it's beautiful. Stretch your arms up, reach your hands down, change. Chin touch your shoulder, Brian. Hips forward, arms back. Turn on the left heel. Turn them to a 1/2 inch more. Back foot turns inward. Inhale, breathing, sit down, and just move your arms. Elbow gets in front of the knee. Understand this, in an older person, the chin does not touch the shoulder. The chin does not touch their throat. The chin does not touch. That's why I ask you to touch it, because it is a subtlety. So you can hang out thinking, yeah, chin doesn't have to touch the shoulder. Yeah, it's another day, it's not touching the shoulder. So what? So you know who's chatting to you. Not the one that's making you improve, but the one that dominates the world, your life, you know, that inane chatter. So get the back of your neck long and get your chin to touch to the shoulder. And you remember to do it. Reach out with your left hand, straight right hand. Straighten out your right leg. Dig your right baby toe down to the floor, reach up, reach down. Change. And feet together, arms down, take a breath. Let go. And you breathe. And you breathe. Okay, guys. Let's go into the Fibonacci sequence. And what I'm really, really understanding is the Fibonacci sequence that we go into. The vagus nerve completely follows the line of the Fibonacci. Inhale your arms above your head, hands in prayer, cross your thumbs. Please take a 3-foot step to the right, lift your toes and spin on both of your heels at once. And now listen clearly. Chin down into your throat, not into your chest, into your throat. Suck in your tummy and please round over and get your forehead on your knee. Eyes are open, breath is normal. Now, when your chin touches your throat, your forehead then touches your knee. If your chin is touching your chest as a bloke, or if it's touching your cleavage as a woman, then you've got to get it in tighter because you want your chin and your throat to touch. If your chin, you know, hands in prayer, do all that. If your chin does not touch your throat, understand that the back of your neck, the vertebrae are not opened to their full expression, and neither is the vagus nerve. Inhale, breathing, and please round up. Excellent, Eric. Lift your toes, spin to the screen. Lift your toes, spin again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chin down, sucking your tummy. And please round over. And both you and I, Amber, have been very, very strongly affected by this posture. Get your head on your knee. Eyes are open, breath is normal. And you breathe. Lift your right hip up and back, right, left hip down and forward. Because I improved my practice when I wasn't as aware as a teacher. When I got injured and I virtually had to start again, I came back to the beginning of my practice and I became aware of things I wasn't aware the first time because I was a new practitioner. And the second time, I've been teaching nearly 20 years. So it's been very, very different what I'm understanding. Sucking your tummy, inhale, breathing, please round up. And I thought, wow, this posture is really hard to do. And then I listened to that video of Bikram's and he mentions it. Feet together, arms down, take a breath, let go and breathe. And remember, guys, whether you like him or not, put that out of the way. He is the best teacher in the world. And it would be very good to you to have an experience of that. If you can, breathe. Inhale your arms above your head, hands in prayer, cross your thumbs. Take a 3-foot step to the right, lift your toes and spin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chin down, sucking your tummy, round over. You see, the thing is in your life, what you begin to understand, that nothing is worth making you bitter, because bitterness takes your sweetness away. And there is nothing on this earth that is worth you losing your sweetness for. Nothing. It's much easier to forgive and keep that sweetness, because the sweetness, you are then closest to your own being. When you look at a little baby, you know there's that sweetness of the babies, that juicy, deliciously sweet, sweet sweetness. That's yours. Never let anything or any situation take that away from you. Inhale, breathing, round up. Lift your toes, spin to the screen, lift your toes, spin again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, chin down, sucking your tummy, and then round over. And then you'll be an elder that people want to be around, an old person that people want to be around, rather than an old person that everybody's running away from. You know those bad-tempered ones? Get your board on your knee. Because their body shapes, the blueprint's gone. No Fibonacci, no, we can't bend forward, can't bend backwards. Of course they're bad-tempered. The whole of the central nervous system, which is your mood, makes them bad-tempered. And get you forward on your knee. And remember, chin into your throat. If you're talking to sound like this, but your breath's normal. Push the weight to your forward into your knee. Get your left hip up and back, right hip down and forward, sucking your tummy around your spine. Inhale, breathing, round up. And feet together and arms down. Back leg straight, Bailey. And take a breath and let go. And you breathe. And you breathe. See, the body works on its own without you. You know that. You don't ask your body to pass out, but it does if it needs to. Works on its own. That's why you cannot do. Straighten out your left leg, pick up your right foot. Hold the foot as high as you can on your thigh. Lovely, Chrissy. Boom, straight there, baby. Bring your thumb level with your heart in Namaskar. The sole of your foot should be facing the ceiling. One day. Hold the foot, Aileen, it's too low. Yeah. And when it stays up there, and it doesn't matter energetically if you hold it or not. Drop your right shoulder down, Eric. There, that's it, Eric. Hold it. And change. Very, very beautiful, Eric. Straighten out your right leg, pick up the left. And now, Eric, do you understand the intricacy of how you understand your body? I asked you to drop your right shoulder. And Eric just dropped his right shoulder. His neck didn't go, his head didn't go, his knee didn't come up, his elbow didn't move. He just simply dropped one shoulder. Now you notice on this side, Eric, that the shoulders are equal. And so what you're doing is, over time, you're bringing an equilibrium into the body. The body doesn't always behave equally because we have a dominant side. Especially if you're a mum, picking up your kids, throwing it onto your hips. Maybe you got one in your belly, and maybe you got one on your arm. You know, everything goes out of sync. And change. Excellent. Because a lot of women, when they got one in their belly, they're also got a little one they're picking up as well. Straighten out your right leg. left leg and pick up the right foot and let the foot slip in your thigh. So it plays havoc with the hip. And you know, men, the way you are, the way you work, especially if you're a working guy, you'll dominate maybe when you're doing on one side. And so one shoulder will get stronger, one hip will get stronger. Bend over, get your hands out there to catch yourself from the ground. And the muscles groupings will get stronger on one side than the other. Beautiful, Shahida. And you're going to lift up one hand. Very, very good, Aileen. Excellent, baby. Beautiful, darling. Breathe. This is gorgeous. Hold it there. Left hand up, the middle of your heart. Right hand up, the middle of your heart. Hold it. And change. Well done. Straighten out your right, pick up the left. Let the foot slip in your thigh if you want to. Because this time the foot can slip, it can move. It's going to open up your hips. Hands on the ground, ready to catch yourself. Lifting up the left hand and over your heart, and then the right. And you breathe. Yes, Eric, good for you. Point your toe, Eric. Point your toe. The other way, backwards. Yes. And change. Beautiful, Eric. Kick the leg off at the end. I didn't read all the message. I'm not into the chatty message, but Barbie said he's got some info, I think. I don't know really very much. I don't do the chat, just so you know. Nothing's happening with me on the chat. Mine's in another place. Lay down on your back. Let go. And breathe. Melt into the ground. And breathe. Your heels are together, your feet, they flop apart like the pages of a book. Let go. Just feel the weight of your body. Let go. One of the conditions of your brain to occupy it. Remember, you live in an occupied state. All of you that have done my meditation, you live in an occupied state, really. All your thoughts occupy your brain in such a way that you're lost in thought the whole of your life. Most people, the whole of their lives. They never, ever, ever understand that they're a living being, you know. Everything's just going out from their eyes outward. Now, one of the ways that the brain, that the thoughts, because the thoughts know your brain intricately. The thought pattern is like white on rice. It's very, very difficult for you to discern that it's there, that it's occupied you. And one of the things that it does work with is irritation. When you are irritated, you're completely lost in thought, completely. And whenever you try to fight being irritated, it's really difficult because there's some part of us that kind of enjoys being irritated. It's a kind of weird, strange thing. Now, all of you are learning to observe yourselves more. If you do not observe yourself, and it's impartially, you can't observe yourself, see yourself doing something, and then get involved with what you're doing because you're no longer observing. So that energy has disappeared again back into the thoughtless, aimless part of life. Because that part, if you're not awake in this life, what's the point? That's the gravity that mystics have grasped. That is the gravity of our situation, that you do not remember yourself. Now, irritation can pull you out of the moment for the slightest thing. I usually say the same two things. One of them is your coffee isn't right. Or you've got to the fridge and what you usually have for your precious breakfast isn't there. It's maybe somebody else ate it. Maybe you got out and really stubbed your big toe again. What they will all bring up is irritation. You try not to express that irritation, and it is so irritating to try not to express it. It is on a different level of trying not to scratch a mosquito bite. It sits in the same level, but it's not in the physical world. Observe your irritations. I've realized that they are the fattest bars of the prison. You see, the thing about the prison is that if you do not know you are in prison, then you've got no urge to get out of it. Now, most of you know, perhaps Eric doesn't know at this moment yet, maybe not Chrissy yet, just because the length of the meditation that I teach it cannot be done in Shavasana. It comes in like 25 or 30-minute little lumps. But in that meditation, really, really understand that we are not only not aware of ourselves, we don't have the energy to be aware of ourselves. And if we're not aware of ourselves, we are not remembering ourselves as we are alive. And that is the prison. Because when you do remember yourself, it's only a millisecond. When you fall asleep, you realize, wow, it's been a while since I remembered myself. You start to understand there is a prison. And we live in a world where we think that we can do, man thinks we can do. Well, we know we can't. Shakespeare knew the greatest plans of mice and men. And I would notice many times that we're going to do class today. Everybody's got in the class in the studio. We're all in class. We know we're going to do class because we can do. And then the fire alarm goes and everybody's turfed into the street. And we spend the next 40 minutes sitting in the street. You see, because we cannot do. Once you begin to understand that you cannot do, you'll understand that you cannot. Remember yourself. And that's when the work begins. Because I don't know about you, but I want to live a life where I can do. Where I can remember that I am a sacred being at this moment, on this planet, talking with other sacred beings at this moment, be they in Brazil, be they in Northern California, be they in East Coast, West Coast, Canada. All of us equally are divine. When you're ready, pick up your right leg and interlock your fingers and your thumb and pull the knee away from the rib cage. Get the back of your neck long and the chin down. Yeah, really stretch the neck, the vertebrae. And the more you stretch the back of your neck now, can you feel where the chin is? You feel the back of your neck long? You can hear my voice because mine's there. Your chin is into your throat. That's what I'm trying to get you to do when you're doing triangle. Breathe, change. And pick up the other leg and interlock your fingers. Think of a ballet dancer or a model. Look at the necks. You see those swan-like necks they got? You're only looking at them and seeing them in that way. Everybody in that age group has long necks, but I'm just trying to look at a perfect group of people. And you can see they're all young, gorgeous, long necks. Think of the old folks' homes. Are there any gorgeous long necks sitting on those chairs, looking into space because they don't know their own names? No. Change. And now you pick up, is it both your legs? Swing your arms around them, grab your elbows, and get the back of the neck long again, chin is down. You understand? When the neck disappears, I'm understanding, so do you. When the big toe, the activation of the big toe, the feet disappear, so the person who it disappears in. Pull the knees in, get the back of your neck long, chin down, full whole breathe, please. And change. And let your legs go to the floor. And you breathe. Okay, let's do it again. Pick up the right leg again. Going into the colon. And you know the colon's very, very vital that you keep this spotlessly clean. How do you keep the colon clean? You are meant to go to the bathroom in the morning 3 times. Get the back of your neck long. Each part of the colon's meant to empty 3 times. Pull one more breath. Change. Now you pick up the other leg and interlock your fingers under your thumb. Pull the knee away from the rib cage. Psyllium husk is something you can take any time of the day. Actually, it's not a laxative. It's not going to help you, make you go to the bathroom. So you can take it in the morning, take it at night, doesn't matter. Pull, hold, breathe, freeze right there. And change. And then pick up both of your legs and swing your arms around them. If you take psyllium husk, it enables you to go to the bathroom 3 times. The back of the neck is long. We're friends here, people. I just want to tell you, you know that third one? Oh boy, that's the charm. Pull, hold. Yes, Chrissy's giggling away. Pull, hold, breathe, freeze right there. And change. There's some feel-good hormones in that gut. And when that colon's empty, oh boy, you feel amazing. Arms over your head, flex your toes back hard. Inhale, sit up, grab your toes, forehead to your knees twice. Exhale, exhale. And then turn around and name your bellies. Hands, palms underneath your shoulders, tip of the fingers level the top of your shoulders and zip your legs up. Push your feet down hard into the ground. Inhale, breathing, and then please, would you peel your upper body up? Come up to your navel, guys. Get that measurement. Shoulders away from your ears. And you come up and you lift up and you go up. You drop your head back and you breathe up, lift up, come up, breathe up. One more beautiful lift. And then come down and put your left ear on the ground. Look to the right and you breathe. And I've got a feeling that the message that Barbie gave me was he will have the information of where you can go on Zoom to take Bikram's class. I think that's probably what it was all about. And you breathe and you breathe. He's 10 years older than me. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Second set, guys, chin forward. Yeah, it looks good. Elbows underneath your body. Baby fingers touching side by side. No, hands, palms. Tip of the fingers level the top of your shoulders, zip your legs up. Inhale, breathing. And peel your upper body up and look up, lift up, go up. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Push your feet down hard into the ground. Tighten your bum. Lift up. Push your feet down, lift up, come up. Very beautiful. Neck, Shahida. But get your navel down. I can't see if it is. Make sure the navel's down, Shahida. Make sure it's touching. And change. Excellent. It's just to know what you do, not at the expense of something else. So you don't get the head so far back at the expense of your navel and now you're in your hips, because that's not the posture. And you let go and you breathe. And this gives you a measurement of what you can stretch up to a certain point. It's a fabulous series. It's an amazing series. Chin forward. Get your elbows underneath your body, baby fingers touching side by side. Please forget about your left leg, lengthen out the right leg. Inhale, breathing, and go. You lift your right leg up and point the toe and turn the right hip down into your forearm. Holding the leg really long. You point the toe, you hold the leg really straight. Hold it, activate your foot. Hold it. Change. Forget that leg, lengthen the left, inhale and go, and lift the left leg up and point the toe. Turn the left hip down to your forearm, make the left leg strong, chin forward, Chrissy, make your neck really long, that's it, babe, hold it. Change. Very good, Lily. Face down, and Mar actually. Kiss the towel. Walk your dip down towards your knees, spread your fingers, grip the towel, zip up your legs, inhale, breathing, and go, lift both legs up the floor into the air. Push your face down, shoulders down, elbows down, very, very good, Shahida. Elbows down, lift your legs up, knees up, very, very good. Roll the weight to your shoulders, fabulous, Amber. Lift up, very, very beautiful, the girls in Brazil. And then come down. And you breathe. And you breathe. Let go. Let go. Chin forward. Elbows underneath your body. It's its second set. Elbows underneath your body again. Baby fingers touching side by side. Neck is super long. Chin forward. Forget about your left leg. Lengthen out your right leg. Inhale and go. Would you lift your right leg up and point the toe? Turn the right hip down into your forearm. Hold the head long. Hold the leg straight. Hold it. Change. Miss the whole thing, Brian. Forget your right leg. Lengthen your left leg. Inhale and go. And lift your left leg up and point the toe. Turn the left leg down into your forearm. Hold the leg long. Point the toe. Hold the leg really straight. Change. Face down, kiss the towel. Walk your fingers down towards your knees. Up your legs. Inhale, breathing. And go with both legs up the floor into the air. Push your face down the floor. Shoulders down the floor. Lift your legs up. Go up. Lift up a little bit more up. And you keep on lifting. One more breath. Gorgeous. Come down. Let go. Breathe. Breathe. Chin is forward, arms out to the side, toes and heels together. And please, would you zip your legs up? Inhale, breathing. And then go. Everything on the floor into the air. Arms up below the top of your head. Look up, lift up, go up, breathe up, legs up. Get the legs up a little bit more, Shahida. There they go, baby, beautiful. And keep on lifting up and get your arms up. Very good, Eric. And now, Eric, just roll your eyes up. Roll your eyes up, Eric, up to the ceiling. Hold it. Change. Excellent. And let go, breathe. And this is a fact. It's not an insult. But the Bikram world, the heart of it is a cult. I was in a cult. I had no idea I was in a cult because I'm English and we don't do cults. So there was no way of me knowing that it was until I was shunned. Then you know, oh, it was a cult. I didn't actually know, but it is. So you don't get swallowed in, but definitely go. Chin forward. Arms out to the side. Toes and heels together. Zip up your legs. Inhale, breathe and go. Lift everything up the floor into the air. Arms up level with the top of your head and look up, lift up, go up. Bring your arms forward a little bit now. Forward a little bit. And now lift. Yes, Eric. And now lift them up even higher with one more lift. And then come down. And breathe. Breathe. Chin forward, bend your legs behind you. Reach around and grab your feet below the toes. Now you inhale, breathing. And go, kick up and look up, kick up, go up, drop your head back, roll onto your belly, get your knees up, very good, Barbie. Kick your arms out to the shoulder socket. And now you go up a little bit more, you drop your head back, you keep on kicking up, and you look up, kick up, go up, keep on kicking, guys, one more. Stunning kick at the top, come down. Mara and Lily, beautiful. Breathe. You're going to roll forward a little bit more, Christine. So it's you more on the lower ribs and your hip joint. And then the other two parts of your body, excuse me, can come up easily from the flat part of your belly. So second set, chin forward, bend your leg behind you, reach around and grab your feet where below the toes. And now inhale, breathing. And go, kick your legs up and back, roll up. Very, very good, Aileen. And kick up, look up, roll onto your belly, keep on kicking. And you roll forward, Christine, roll forward, roll, that's it. Keep on rolling that way, get the knees up, lovely baby. And kick, look up, kick, one more beautiful kick. And then you come down. Look to your left. Arms down by your side. Oh, and exhale. Relax your bodies. Okay, guys, suit to Vajrasana, a fixed firm posture. The heel of your knees come up, come to the front of your space. I mean, am I sad that I went to Bikram's and joined a cult? Because no, not at all. Love your fate. I'm all farty. Love your fate. I wouldn't change anything that has happened in my life. Is there a part of me that would love to change everything that's happened in my life? Of course, we've all got that. But that's a hiding to nowhere. Because nobody can change anything that's happened in your life. So you may as well love it. And you breathe. Hold your elbows over the top of your head. And you breathe. Lifting your chest up. This is Supta Vajrasana. Fixed, firm posture. The healer. of your knees. Put your hand on the top of your feet. Then come up onto your elbows, come up the straightest spine you can. And please turn around 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. And you lay down. And you let go. And you breathe. One of the things you're going to learn is timing of how you teach the postures within a certain timing. And you breathe. Let go. And second set, arms over your head, flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale. And spin around. Open your toes, open your feet, get your bum on the ground in between. Your knees are touching to start with. Or if they don't feel nice touching, open them. Feet, remember, they're facing directly behind you. Put your hands on top of your feet, and then you're going to go back easy, lifting your chest up. As you go back easy. Our class is all about your timing. Your timing is vital. Hold your elbows over the top of your head, you breathe. Lift your chest up, get the back of your neck long. You breathe. Excellent. And then you come up easy. You turn around easy. And you lay down. Allow your body to be that economical shape. So your heels are together, your feet, they flop apart like the pages of a book. Your arms are by your side, palms are facing the ceiling. 999 out of every 1,000 people will lay down spread-eagled. And the heart has to push to extremities. So right now, the way you're dealing with your heart is in a very economical way. Breathe. Arms over your head and toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale. Please spin around. And would you come to the back of your mat and sit on your knees and your heels? Get your heels together. It's going to work on your big toe, strangely enough. From your knee to your big toe, strangely enough. Inhale, your arms above your head, hands in prayer, cross your thumbs, suck your tummy. And come down the straight back. And lengthen forward. And lift your wrists above the floor to straighten out your elbows. Eyes are open, breath is normal. And you breathe. Melt the bottom of your heels. I am the only original OG that is completely not in the Bikram community, is outside of it and still teaching strongly. Lengthen forward. Lift the wrists up off the floor to straighten out your elbows. Melt your bottom over your heels. Eyes are open, breath is normal. Squeeze your knees. Heels together. Lengthen forward. Pull your tummy muscles in. Inhale, breathing. And come up with a straight. Just back. Very good, Christine. And turn around and lay down and let go. And you breathe. Let go. Breathe. Arms over your head and toes back. Inhale, sit up, exhale, exhale. Turn around, second set. Notice how your heels will want to open. Get your bum to anchor them together. Inhale your arms up over your head, hands in prayer, cross your thumbs, suck in your tummy. And come down the straightest spine you can. Lengthen, 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 lengthen. Chin away the chest, chin away the chest, chin away the chest, lengthen. And melt your bottom of your heels. And eyes are open, breath is normal. And lift your wrists up off the floor to straighten out your elbows, you breathe. Keep lengthening. Chin away from the chest, very lovely posture. Lovely, Chrissy. Breathing. You're leaning a little bit to your left, Chrissy. See if you can recognize that. Yeah, baby. Straighten your elbows, lift your wrists up off the floor, Chrissy. And change. When you straighten your elbows, Chrissy, and lift your wrists up off the floor, it will throw the weight into the correct place. And turn around and lay down, let go and breathe. And all you know, these series over the years, the posture become like a roadmap. You can work out, oh, somebody can't do this. Oh, then that's because of this, and that's because of that. You know, the body becomes like something you become very intimate with. But if you teach a lot, you know, you're always at it. Arms over your head and flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale, spin around. And come and stand on your knees. Open your knees, 6 inches, open your heels 6 inches. Put your hands on the top of your bottom, your lower back. Hips, tummy, thighs forward. And lift your chest up and drop your head back. And roll forward. Eyes are open, the breath is normal. Hips and tummy, thighs forward. Push your hips, Christine, a lot. Push your hips, Chrissy. Push them, push them, push them. And then lift your chest up and just flop your head back, flop it back. And keep pushing, 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 pushing. Gorgeous. If you want to, you can reach down and grab one heel at a time. If the heel's not there, put your hands back to your hips. Same for you, Eric. Keep pushing your hips, your tummy, your thighs towards me. And keep your heart lifted. Heart lifted. Very good, Barbie. As you roll forward. This is very, very good, Brian. Hips forward. This is fabulous, Aileen. You've really, really brought a tremendous amount of flexibility into your body and into your head as you roll forward, roll forward, roll forward. And then very gently put your hands back to your hips. Very gently turn around. Lay down, let go, and breathe. And the flexibility you brought back into your body, Aileen, the things were just around to protect your heart because it was soft. So you had to protect it with something tough, you know, tough all around it because it's soft. The way we deal with different things, we all deal with things differently. I mean, my heart's very soft, so I just remove myself socially. I just don't interact socially. I do work-wise because a soft heart can work, but a soft heart in the outside world, it gets pretty bashed. Arms over your head, flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale. And turn around, second set, come and stand on your knees. Open your knees really wide, open your heels really wide, put your hands on the top of your bottom. Hips and tummy, thighs forward, lift your chest up and drop your head back. And you roll forward, you roll forward, you roll forward. And over the years, what I've come to be is I always am interacting with people who are doing the work. Hips and tummy, thighs forward, unless I'm going to Trader Joe's or something like that, you know, or Airline, and you roll forward, hips and tummy, thighs forward, you lift your chest up and you keep on rolling forward, your eyes are open and the breath is normal. And you roll forward, hips and tummy, thighs forward, because you're dealing with a very, very different energy. Hips and tummy, thighs up. When you're working on themselves, people are not working on you. Hips and tummy, thighs forward, lift your chest up, you roll forward, little bit by little bit. Then very gently, put your hands back to your hips. Then very gently, turn around, lay down, let go, breathe. Let go, breathe. Let go. Remember, you have an essence. And you also have a personality around that essence that protects the essence. The personality is learned. It is not you. The personality has opinions in it, words, and your views are all taught and are all learned in the personality. You learned them to protect the essence, which is very innocent. Arms over your head, flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up, exhale, exhale, and spin around. You're a multi-centered being. That's what's going on. You think you're one, but you're not. Spin around, cups the back of your neck. Let's do Sasangasana rabbit. Sit to your knees and heels. You're in a waking up process like the High Lord Buddha woke up. Make sure your heels touch. So you're really working into the big toe again. Chin down into your throat, suck your tummy, and roll over and get your crown. Come onto your crown. Remember, forehead must touch your knee. So work for that. If it's nowhere near your knee at this stage, you know there's a lot more got to go on in your neck above where the shoulder blades are, which of course is your neck, but those have got to stretch. So keep shuffling your knees forward, find it. Shuffle your knees forward, little bit. Now lift your hips up into the air, get your shoulders away from your knees, roll forward. Roll forward till your arms are straight. Roll forward till your arms are straight. And then change, turn around. And lay down and let go and breathe. Do you know the thing about teacher training is that even though I'm talking a lot, it's not half as difficult in the 7 hours on my voice as this is. It's because this is a monologue. When you teach, you talk for 1 hour and a half monologue, and your little voice strings, those little voice cords go. Arms over your head and flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale. Second set. I can do the whole training with you guys and the voice is fine. Reach around, grab your heels from behind, chin down into your throat, stuck in your tummy. Please roll over and get your forehead on your knees and then lift your hips up into the air and go into your crown chakra. Excellent on your crown. That's it, Aileen. Shove your knees forward till they touch. Once your crown and your forehead touch and you can squeeze them together, then a whole different expression of this posture unfolds for you. So keep going forward. Find the Fibonacci, find the bending in the vagus nerve, roll forward more. Once they touch, then it's like your knees touching, you know, when you're doing, you're coming down in the second part, awkward, your knees touch. Well, this is forward touching your knees, roll forward, one more breath. And then change, turn around, lay down, let go. And breathe, 1 out, 2 out, 3 out, down. Let go and breathe. And when I had my voice looked at, what they explained to me was that even opera singers get time off in the opera. They're not singing the aria the whole time. There's other people there. And they said it's very, very, and that's why Bikram had the microphones. Everybody thought it was because he being flash, oh, we're all there with our microphones. No, it was for the voice. Arms over your head and flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up, exhale, exhale. Spin around. Get your right leg out and get your left leg into your groin and inhale up and turn and face your outstretched leg. And please round over and get a grip of your foot. Tug your toes towards your face and get your elbows into the ground. And you breathe. As you dig your elbows into the ground, if your leg is straight, remember you want to stretch the Achilles. When you stretch the Achilles, what I'm beginning to understand as I'm seeing the posture internally, when you stretch the Achilles, it activates the gland behind your knee. If your elbows touch the ground, lift your heel up at the end. Change. Very good, Eric. Left leg out, right leg in. Inhale up and turn, face outstretched leg. Please round over, get a grip of the foot, pull your toes towards your face. And drop your forehead on your knee. And drop your left shoulder down. So both your shoulders are equal. Your eyes are open, the breath is normal. And you breathe. Keep sliding the heel away. And if your leg is straight, please lift your heel up off the floor. At the end, please change. Feet together, please lay down. Inhale, breathing, please sit up, exhale, exhale. Can you grab your big toe with your first and your second finger and do the walk back business, walk back, walk back, walk back. Suck in your tummy, drop your shoulders away from your ears and hint, yeah, oh, Chrissy, I love you, that little squiggle. Suck in your tummy, shoulders away from your ears, inhale, breathing, and pull your tummy towards your thighs. Pull your chest towards your knees and keep on lengthening. You've retained that beautiful playfulness, you know, Christine, as you keep on pulling and you lengthen tummy, your thighs, chest on the knees. And now, my Christine, get your space on the legs below the knees. Yes, keep on pulling. One more breath. And change. And turn around. That was very funny. Lay down, let go. My Christine and my Chrissy. Okay, so you're done. All we've got to do is spine twist that delicious Ardha Matsindrasana, who is a thera-antrope, part golden, not part golden eagle at all, part fish, part man. Arms over your head, flex your toes back, inhale, sit up, exhale, exhale, and spin around. Very strange being, because the upper part is the fish, and the lower part is a bloke, with no clothes on, so it's a very strange being. Left leg out, left leg in, inhale up and turn, face the outstretched leg round over, and get a grip of the foot, and pull your toes towards your face, and you breathe. So you can imagine I've been reading a book for 38 years now, approximately, about a thera-antrope. You know, the Sphinx is a theraanthrope. So the Greek gods, you know, those horsemen, they're theraanthropes. Forward on your knee, all the way through Mesopotamia, all the way through Serbia, all the way through everywhere, theraanthropes. Pull your toes back. If your legs are straight, lift your heel up off the floor at the end. Change. And left leg out and right leg in. Inhale up and turn. Face it out, stretch leg round over, get a grip of the foot and pull your toes back. The penny didn't drop for many, many years. I really didn't make the connection between the theraanthropes in the yoga and the theraanthrope in the book that I was reading. As you slide your heel away. And if your leg is straight, lift your heel up off the floor at the end and change. Now feet together, lay down. Inhale, breathing, please sit up. Exhale, exhale. Grab your big toe, your first and second finger, do the walk back business in your bum. And the strange thing is, you know, the theraanthropes that I read about in Mr. Gurdjieff's book, they are actually in a spacecraft flying from the center of the middle of the megalocosmos to our Earth system. You understand? Keep on pulling. See how things start to come together? And then lift your heels up off the floor at the end and change. And turn around, lay down, let go and breathe. So obviously they made it. The Earth's full of theraanthropes in the ancient world. Because remember, a whole bunch of our knowledge has been hidden. It's been found and it's been hidden and taken away from us, which is why there's this big, huge gap into the very, very powerful, incredible ancient knowledge. And as you know, building up and down buildings rather than being able to build an incredible pyramid, which we could before, wasn't aliens. Arms over your flex toes back, inhale, sit up, exhale, exhale. And pyramids are all over the world, you know. Mesopotamia, they're all over the world. South America, they're in Serbia, they're in Ireland, they're every bloody where, in China. And now if you look at buildings, go to New York, yeah, it all looks nice, lit up, but generally they're up and down. There's nothing fancy, like the pyramid with the intricacy. Bend your left leg underneath you, do not sit on your left heel. So where's the knowledge gone? It's hidden. Pick up your left arm, cross it over the corner, your left knee joint. Lengthen your spine, begin to twist. This knowledge, however, they didn't erase. They didn't see the value in this knowledge. They didn't know it was subtle. Wrap your arm around your body and see if you can hold the top of your left thigh with your right arm. Get your right arm, stop it holding you like a stake upright. Lean forward a little bit, Chrissy, into the knee. Just lean forward, yeah, baby. Push the knee back a little bit more, Eric. Just keep on pushing it back, pushing it back. One more breath. Change. Now bend your right leg underneath you. Pick up your left foot, because it over the corner, your right knee joint. Lift up your right arm over the knee. Push the knee out the way, grab the lower knee, lengthen your spine. And begin to twist. Get your ankle by your knee. Lengthen and begin to twist. Drop your shoulders away from your ears as you begin to twist. Suck in your tummy. Middle spine twist, upper spine twist. Shoulders away from your ears. Twist with a beautiful long neck. Twist, twist, twist. You are so done, guys. Turn around, lay down. Let go. And breathe. Okay, guys, we've only got the Kapalabhati breathing to do. So arms over your head and toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale. And please, would you spin around? Sit on your knees and heels, ideally. Spine straight. When you spine straight, you can really empty the lungs, that perfectly straight windpipe. And remember, when you exhale, no shoulders and everything going, just your belly, 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 belly. Inhale, breathing. And let's go for it. Snap your tummies in and blow. Your shoulders are down as you blow. You keep on blowing. Snap your tummy in. It's really working your digestive system. And you keep on blowing. And our yoga, you know, it drains a lot of the toxins out of your body so you don't get the mid-leg spread. And that mid-leg spread spreads around the heart, you know, it spreads around the liver, everywhere. That fat around the belly is around every organ in the body. For 3, 2, 1. That's the thing. Tip of the iceberg. Fat around the belly is the tip of the iceberg. It's around the heart, it's around everything, especially the liver, lungs. Inhale, breathing. And let's go for it. Snap your tummy in, blow, 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 blow. 5. Keep on blowing. 5, 8. 5, 4, 3, 4. Turn around, melt into the ground. Have a beautiful Savasana. Honor yourselves, guys, and have the most blessed day. With a rocking class. And those of you doing teacher training, I'll see you in the morning, inshallah. And you know why I say that? Because we cannot do. Wherever you go, leave footprints of kindness, one heart, one love, and you know we are only the one race, the human race. Ja, Rastafari, Namaste, my beloveds, I love you.